This is a video response contest entry to Charles Cochran's Road to 110 Subs contest. Now, it's ending like tomorrow or something like that, so I thought I'd get in on it. Now, he has hit 110. I think he's up to 111 or 12 as of last I checked. I think I may be 112. I don't know. I didn't know of him before this contest, but yeah, I did check him out. He's big into horror stuff, and it seems that he's big into early horror, as per what he once replied to in this video. He wants to know I guess a top 10 horror films from the 1970s, but it can't include the big films of the decade like The Exorcist, Jaws, The Omen, Dawn of the Dead, or Halloween. It can include sequels to those, but not the originals. It can include TV movies or miniseries if you want to put them in there, and you got to be a subscriber. Now, yeah, this was a little bit difficult for me, and I ruled out a few other ones that he didn't include there because I thought they were kind of big, but then I did include at least 2 kind of big, maybe 3. I don't know if you go there. And I'm gonna, you know what, I'll start with the 3 big ones that I'm gonna include on this list, and this list isn't in any particular order. There's a lot of late 70s and not so much early 70s. Maybe that's because I like stuff more in the 80s. I don't know. But first up is from 1979, Alien. He didn't include that film on the Not Allowed, but I consider Alien pretty big, right? Like, it's got a huge franchise. But I'm going to include it anyways. Also from 1979, Phantasm. Wasn't included on his list, so I'm going to include it here. And finally, from 1978, Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Wasn't included on his list. Has had multiple different versions and sequels and such like that, but whatever, I'm going to include it. Moving on from there, I'm going to go to 1974 with, you know, got to get some Canadian content in there with Black Christmas. Going back to 1978, Piranha. Killer Fish. How can you go wrong? From 1977, get some foreign film in there. Going Japan with House or Hausu. That crazy Japanese thing from 77. From 75, getting a little wacky, we're going Rocky Horror Picture Show. Some people consider it a horror, some people don't. I do, so take that. Going also funny times, we're going to 1978, back to 1978, with Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Yeah, so sue me. It's Killer Tomatoes, man. Come on, how could you not love that? And getting some more, I don't know what you want to call it, Japanese or the American version. Either one is okay. From 1974, we got Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. I love kaiju. What are you gonna? You know it's gonna be included, right? And finally, to round out the list, we're gonna go my earliest film, 1971, The Omega Man. Now you will notice that, oddly enough, there's a lot of sci-fi horror in this list. That's because a lot of the other ones that I would have added on, I thought were a little bit bigger than they should have been. The one I left off that I could have included, I mean, if he doesn't want to include Alien or Phantasm or Invasion from the Body Snatchers, The Hills Have Eyes, or what was the other one I was thinking of? Yeah, he didn't include the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I kept that one out. Because it's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I didn't include Salem's Lot because I thought that was pretty big. I could include the Last House on the Left, but I think my list is better than that. Carrie, Amityville Horror, neither of those were on there. The Hills Have Eyes wasn't on his list of not alloweds. All of these could have been added onto my list. I mean, they're all great films, right? I almost put Eraserhead on there, but technically I haven't seen the full thing, so I wasn't going to go there. Blackula, I could have put that in there. Yeah, It's Alive. It's Alive was very close to going on there, as was Exorcist 2. I know, but it's an Exorcist movie. And yeah, I don't know. There's so many movies. Jaws 2 could have gone on there if you're big into the Jaws films. The Brood was another one that I stayed away from. There was a lot of novels that were, you know, horror novels turned into films from the 1970s that are and they all did really, really well. So yeah, his list of can include the big ones was really, really small. So I mean, there's a lot more that I could have included. So if I can't, let's see, if I can't include Phantasm, let's add in Empire of the Ants. Love that movie. Again, sci-fi horror. I don't know. I wouldn't put in The Car. Scream and Scream Again. That's a good one. I don't know. You know what? There's so many horror films out there. I'm just going to leave it at that. That's my choices. Again, Alien, Phantasm, House or Houseu, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, Black Christmas, Rocky Horror Picture Show, Piranha, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, and The Omega Man. And I won't go over the other ones that I sort of said simply because I kind of forget them all right now. But there you go. I'll put a link to his channel down in the doobly-doo. You know, check out his channel. Again, he's into horror. He likes, it seems, the older stuff. And he's a very laid-back guy. Let me tell you, if you're getting sick of people who are like jump cuts everywhere and talk really fast and everything's, you know, frenetic, go check out Charles' channel, man. He will calm you down. And that's a nice change sometimes, let me tell you. Woo! And he actually knows how to put music on his videos. Like, he actually changes the volume. Like, how many times have you gone to a channel and somebody doesn't know what to do with the volume on their music? Right? Anyways, link to his channel. Go check him out. Let him know I sent you. Thanks for watching. Till next video, take care. Have a good one.